Hi there. It's Susan Richards back to you with a story. I'm coming to you as the Humane Education Coordinator at NISHA, Nantucket Island Safe Harbor for Animals. I've got a special book here today called Lovely Beasts, The Surprising Truth. And it goes on a theme that I've talked about with some of my group visits, talking about animals that aren't liked as well as other animals because maybe they're like spiders or octopus, so they have kind of a not a great rep. So I'm going to read this story that will kind of give you a little bit more insights into those animals. Um, the dedication, it's Lovely Beasts by The Surprising Truth by Kate Gardner, illustrated by Heidi Smith. And the dedication is, there's always more than meets the eye when it comes to creatures of all kinds. It's the first creature, fierce. Can tell what that is. Papa. As the world's largest primate, gorillas can be surprisingly gentle. They build soft nests for their babies to sleep in at night, groom one another as a way to maintain relationships, and like taking naps. So those are gorillas. Creepy. Boy, know a lot of people who do not like spiders. Let's hear a little bit more about them. Crafter. There are more than 40,000 known species of spiders, and all are amazing creatures with superhero-like qualities, including the ability to spin intricate webs. While a spider's web can look as fragile and delicate as a snowflake, it's incredibly strong. For its weight, spider silk is stronger than steel. Think about that. Tough. You see what those are? Let's see what they say about these guys. But vulnerable. Rhinoceroses might look like nothing can hurt them, but their populations hover close to extinction due to human hunters and loss of land to building and development. Sadly, there are no known northern white rhinos left in the world at all, and the ones in captivity in Kenya number just two, Fatu and Nejin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Notice that we've got some of our same animal watchers here, animal story time and participants. We've got Gwen is right behind me where she likes to be. We have Hank here, who I think was meditating in my last book, but he's sort of awake. And Sydney, who is still looking out for squirrels, which is what he usually does. Next, speaking of dogs, we've got one that's related, Fanged. Friend. Stories such as Little Red Riding Hood and the Three Little Pigs present wolves as big, bad, and scary. The reality is that wolves are highly social animals who live, play, and hunt in tight-knit packs or families of up to 15 members. While their nighttime howls may send shivers down your spine, it's just their way of talking with one another and saying, "Hey, I'm over here." Can I hear a howl from people who are listening to this? Oh, oh! Oh, sorry, Hank. Prickly. People know what that is? We don't have them on Nantucket, but they're in plenty of other places. But gentle. When threatened by a predator, porcupines can raise their needle-sharp quills as a reminder that they are not a good or easy meal. It's a myth that they can shoot their quills, though. They dislodge them easily if someone gets too close. Left alone, they are shy herbivores who eat leaves, flower blossoms, and berries. And there is a porcupine eating a flower, it looks like. Next animal. Ooh, zzz, buzzing. Zzz. Busy workers. Bees don't want to sting you. In fact, honeybees die after they use their stingers. They'd rather focus on what they do best, making delicious honey. If they do sting you, it's likely because they want to keep you away from their hive and hard work. After all, bees have to visit more than 2 million flowers to make just 1 pound of honey. Wow, that is a lot of flowers. Ooh, what's this? Slimy. Genius. With 8 suckered arms, a beak, blue blood, and 3 hearts, octopuses might seem like aliens, but they are also playful, intelligent, and strong. One of their many tricks is to camouflage themselves in their environment, both with color and texture, as a way to hide in plain sight from predators. Can you spot the octopus? Ugly. Bats. Caretaker. With over 1,000 species, some bats might be considered cuter than others. Regardless of looks, many bats play an important role in the environment by controlling insect populations, eating as many as 8,000 mosquitoes a night. Flying foxbats help to replant forests. Certain seeds won't sprout until they're first eaten, digested, and excreted by bats, while fruit-eating bats disperse pollen when it clings to their fur during nighttime foraging. Much of the tropical rainforest wouldn't exist without bats' help. There they are. Sharp-toothed. Oh, we all know what this is. I happen to have a puppet that looks a little bit like this, kind of a cuter version of a shark. Here he is. And for those of you who went to My Furry Valentine, we had a movie about sharks called A Shark's Tale. Shark Guardian. Sharks, especially great white sharks, are almost universally feared. But sharks are not the man-eaters movies and stories have made them out to be. Your chances of being killed by a shark are 1 in 37 million, while the reverse odds are not in sharks' favor. Each year, humans kill 100 million sharks worldwide. Sharks are at the top of the food chain and help maintain the health and biodiversity of our oceans. Without them, the entire marine ecosystem would collapse. We need those sharks. Big. Let's see what else there is here. Bigger. Big, bigger, and biggest. Leaders. With their great size, speed, and strength, these proud mamas are rare examples of matriarchy in the animal kingdom. That means that female hyenas, lionesses, and elephants are the head of their families. Female hyenas are 10% bigger than males, are at the top of the social ladder of their clans, while lionesses do all the hunting and provide meals for their pride. That's their group of lions. Elephant herds are led by the oldest and biggest female, who carefully watches over everyone and leads the way. Giant or small, wondrous and strange, beautiful, lovely beasts. And that's the end of this story. Perhaps it's given you a different viewpoint of some of these animals that you might have been nervous about or afraid of. I hope so. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.